Good morning, everybody. We are live. Sorry, we're a minute late. We were looking up some things, but it's been a hot minute since we've been on the air.
Yeah, what, 3 weeks?
It's been 3 weeks. Yeah. Today is June 28th, Sunday, June 28th, 2026. So we're gonna hit the ground running with a few things. But yeah, we've had a couple things reasons why we couldn't be. Obviously, Father's Day was last week, but I was also out of town with the ladies doing it. They were doing a mud run over in Millville. So like a fundraiser type mud run thing where you got to go through obstacle courses and all that kind of stuff. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty neat to see them do it. You know, obviously my daughter-in-law, and two of my granddaughters did it. So shout out to them for it was very grueling. I only got to see a few things that they got to do as far as the path, or the location of all the different things, but it's a lot. It was a lot. So, anywho, what do you got? What do you want to open up with our normal
shout outs?
Yeah,
but we're going to do a little bit backwards.
A little bit different.
Like saying congratulations out to the class of 2026 from
yes.
Pennsville.
Congratulations to all the graduates.
What was it, 17th, I think it was?
Yes.
And congratulations to my son for finally graduating.
Congratulations, Joey.
It was a little shaky there for a while when all the daisies was missing.
A little shaky, but the boy came through and he is now graduated.
Yeah,
so
now
that's all that matters.
Getting to make this purchase will be even better.
If we can get him, yes, we are patiently waiting, and we're very patient. I'm a very patient
patience
person.
Are a little bit better than mine.
I learned that from who probably cared more. I should give her the credit because I didn't have patience very much. A lot of different things, but I understand things come up, things happen. Hopefully, we are going to take care of this Wednesday. Joey's off that day, and Wayno and him will come over a little later that afternoon. Wayne gets home, and we will remove the truck hopefully from the driveway, and it'll be Joey's truck from there on. So,
and just the original shout outs. Bless the Kitchen Bakery.
Let's get Annette
McGraw. And I don't have to get in touch with her, get some more good.
Yeah, it's been a while, but it's no big deal. Well, yeah. I kind of like. I'm not to say I don't like. Kind of like rather have food during fall and winter more than summer. Just
okay.
But let's get some. If she, what you need to do is we need to hook up with her and say what kind of summer things you have that's light, and rather have the cookies and the brownies and all the heavy stuff in the winter, just because it's sugary.
Right.
In the summer, I like to eat. You don't feel like eating all that, even though we're just tasting it online. I know it's not like we're eating it. We have to stuff our face. But yeah, if she does something lighter, is that our girl? Cheyenne, been a long time, girl. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. Good morning, girl. That's our girl down in Georgia, Cheyenne. Atlanta, Georgia. She follows us from there. It's been 3 weeks. We apologize for not being on the air for all our different reasons, but things come up. Like, just good to have some of our regulars text back in with us. In a little bit, I'm sure our boys will come on. That we have a call from Delaware and our Flyers affiliate, Ralph Parks from Jersey here from Pennsville. Well, in a bit. But right now, we appreciate Cheyenne checking in with us. And we would like to give you a shout out and a congrats on your team, Atlanta Braves down in Georgia there, Cheyenne. They are playing some good baseball here right now.
They're starting to get banged up a little bit.
Yeah, things happen. They started off the season really good, and the Phillies started off the season terrible. And it's kind of it's not switching around, but Atlanta's got a few bangs and bruises and bumps here along the way, but that happens with any team. The Phillies have had it too. So, but we're starting to come on. I look for a good race now where 2 months ago I was very doubtful that the Phillies were going to do anything just because of the way things were going. And I know it was early. It's a 6-month season, and I shouldn't be that way. And a friend of mine who we'll have on later here will tell you, told you just got to be patient. Wait, Keith, got a good ball club, got a good team. But, the Phillies are starting to get it together right now. I just hope the pitching can hold up. That's going to be the key for me. Is the pitching, not necessarily the starting. It's going to be the bullpen more. I'm more concerned about the bullpen than I am the starters. Last night, they had two guys, we'll say, out of the bullpen do the starting, and then the bullpen comes in to relieve those two and ends up losing the game. I realize the Phillies only put two runs up on the board, But at that point, it was 2-0 before they took over, and then it ended up losing 6-2. So we'll see. It's just one game. I know it's not the end of the world, but what Cheyenne say?
Just a
I'm good.
breeze.
Oh, okay.
Asked her how she was doing.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I just didn't. I wanted to after I got done chatting here. Yeah, glad the Braves are
shout out
looking
to
good.
All Day DJs.
Yes.
DJ Juicy karaoke every Thursday night 9 to 1 at Scooters.
I have been there when that one night Ryan and I were there when he was.
Okay,
it was
cool.
It was a month ago, Brian.
Were you there when he was singing? He'll get up there and belt some songs.
He might have been. That's the night I got pretty trashed. I threw up for the first time in my long time in my life.
My man,
twice
with the puke.
Once in there, and once home here. And I was trashed that night. Ryan, I had no business being that bad. I didn't. I had drank all day long and all night. I was a 12-hour day for me boozing, and I had every kind of drink there was too, which was the problem. I had beers. I had mixed. I had espresso martinis.
That's where
I had shots.
Mixed.
I had shots. Shots there.
Oh,
Eric Shepard bought us shots there at Scoots. And me, Ryan, and him did lemon drops. I was Melissa was there for a while. And then did she leave? We all leave together. No, I guess we all left together. They dropped me off. Her and I were dancing in front of DJ, right in front of his stand, right smack in front of him. And I seen Jonathan. He was over shooting pool at the time that we were over doing our thing,
He loves shooting pool.
He was there. Yeah, he was over there with a couple guys shooting pool. But that was good. It was a good night. I had a great time.
They're getting better.
Yeah. Is he?
Mm-hmm.
I know why the more you play, the better you get. It's like anything else. If he plays pool 3 or 4 or 5 nights a week or whatever, just practicing, he's going to get better.
Yeah, I bet you.
So
I think he's in like 2 or 3 leagues now.
But is he as good as Thomas or no? Or how would you rate if they played each other? Who would you give the upper hand to? Not necessarily one, or maybe Thomas right now at the present time. But I don't know. Just saying. I've only seen Jonathan. I haven't seen Thomas shoot.
I would take John in 8-ball, and I would take Thomas in 9-ball.
Okay, well that's good because that's right. Okay, yeah, some are better at other games. I know you and I like playing 9-ball better than anything I do.
Yeah,
I like 8-ball. It's just 9-ball shorter.
Yeah,
but it's just fun trying to figure out what you got to do, and you can make the 9 off another ball.
Yeah,
and we both like trying to do that. We've both done it. We've both tried to do it and missed. We've both done it, but it is fun to do that. But anyway, so
I think we're more even in 9-ball than because you kill me in 8-ball all the time, just about.
We are very even in 9-ball. You're right about that. I don't kill you as much. My problem is I scratch more than you. I try to do things and then my ball and scratch and it's scratched. Not necessarily on the 8-ball or the 9-ball, but scratching when I'm trying to make a shot. And I'm doing. And one thing I watch when you play, I try to get you to not necessarily to spin the ball back, but you can deaden the ball right when you hit it because I've seen you still hit a ball and then the cue ball follows in and goes in the hole.
I hate
but in the circle, I'll even give you the hint. In the circle, there's the little cue ball that you can do. Not the bottom, so there's the dot. Between the dot and the bottom, if you hit in the middle, when you go to nail that ball, the cue ball and it'll stop just like that. Not go back, but it'll stop. So that's just a little tidbit you could use to save your ball a couple of different times.
Now, when I'm shooting like real pool,
yes,
I double cushion every time. I hate that.
Okay,
double cushion and just stop. I'm like,
so the guys that can do this to stop like I'm doing on the thing, instead of hitting all the way bottom, which it'll hit it and come back, they hit about halfway up. Instead of hitting top off the cue, they hit a little more down left. When they do that, they can actually hit the ball and the cue will stop where they hit it.
Right.
That can be done. You just got to watch. Those guys know. I don't know how to do it, but I know where to do it. I just can't do it. So
then they say it's all in the technique. And
it is. Well, look, years and years. I used to watch Gary Fox play. He was a friend of mine. Worked at the bridge. Passed away years back, and he was a great pool player. Not the best in the world, but I'm telling you what, Gary had him lined up. He's the one that knew 3 shots ahead where that ball was going. He's hitting over here, but he knows he's going to get that one and that one, when and where. That's how he looked. He sets this up. I'm hitting this, cue's going here. I'm hitting this, cue's going here. I'm hitting down here. That's how he was. He was 3 shots ahead of every time. And I'm not saying he was the only one who did that. There are other guys that do that. That's how you have to do it.
Right. Guys
have to look ahead. You can't look at that shot because now you're going to go, now what do? I don't know what to do. I don't have no shot. But good guys know what they're doing. So obviously Jonathan and Thomas are learning those things to play against people because, like you said, he played against that girl up there and she was good.
Yeah, she was good.
And not to say he's not, but that's the level eventually he hopes to get to be at that point. So anyway, enough about all that. Obviously, the World Cup tournament's going on, but neither Wayno and I, sorry for the
so if you like soccer,
we're not
we'll talk about it.
I don't want to knock it.
Guys.
It's not our thing. I can't get excited over something that takes 90 minutes to get a point sometimes.
Yeah.
It's grueling. They run up and down. It is one of the most you got to be in shape sports in the world. Yes. And they take it's a lot, but it's not for me. And you could say, well, you can watch a baseball game, be nothing to nothing for 90. Yeah, but they're hitting the ball. They might hit the ball over, and even if they don't get it right, it's fun. It's fun to watch base hits. It's obviously fun to watch the ball at home run. Yes, don't get me wrong. But when the pitchers are having a pitching duel, I like watching the pitchers to see who the one's going to either give up the run or get the no hitter, or get the shutout. Either way, just like when Sanchez was going for his run with all his innings, you just wanted to see And I still say they should have taken him out the inning before that he gave it up.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan said the same thing. Waited too long. My son texted me. He said, waited too long. Should have took him out. And there again, are you just taking him out to keep him? Well, kind of. But I think as many innings as he's pitched, I wouldn't put it past me if he was kind of tired that day. That he just had reached a point where he wasn't focused the next inning. And he gave up those hits. Gave up the runs, I should say. So anyway, but hey, he did good. What a run that was.
It's a whole new sport now, man. They don't go all 9 innings.
No, it's not like it was in the 60s,
50s,
60s, and 70s even. It was more complete games or more 8. They go at least 8 and have a relief guy come in, maybe something like that. Yeah. But you were right. They did complete more games back in the day. It's all pitch count. It's all saving the body. It's all saving, doing what you do. But NHL draft.
Hold on. So baseball.
Well, you want to jump? Yeah, baseball. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to say much anyway. But
they still going to
baseball.
You think they'll have baseball next year? You think they'll come to an agreement?
That's a good question, Wayno. I don't want to say I think they will or not. I don't know. This can get hairy. It could be settled. It can be taken care of. But somebody's either going to give in or somebody's not. And
the biggest gripe is players don't want that salary cap, man.
Right.
And I get it from their point, but I also get it from the
that's the thing. So it's I know.
It's crazy.
Maybe when Jay chimes in on us in a little bit, the 10 minutes or so, whenever he decides to call in.
Get up.
Which is fine. No, don't rush. Because we know once you talk there's nobody else can talk the rest of the show. So we have to save you time, give everybody else a chance before you call in.
We try to keep it like around 10 minutes.
No, I know. We will start doing more of that.
If somebody comes
right now, we
don't get a caller, then we'll just.
And Ralph, same way. Yeah. We'll talk more on the hockey. I just wanted to mention they had the NHL draft yesterday. Flyers had, I think 5 picks maybe or something like that. I'm not sure how many they got. Ralph will talk more on that when he does it. Already we're talking now. Somebody's calling in.
She calls them off.
God, we got her till a few minutes. Jesus.
Hey, what's up?
I didn't know I called the wrong phone.
You did.
Oh, you wanted to call mine, huh? Okay. Yeah, you got the wrong number.
Nah, she called that.
That is mine.
I call Wayne's work phone.
Did
you need me to call the other one?
No, it works.
Okay.
Just when this one goes off, that would work better too. I could put both numbers on there.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you could.
And then when
because
the other
tied into to you, right? Not mine. But yeah. No, that's fine. We're good.
So what's up?
Well, first off, I just want to say thanks for making me almost cry this morning with your doggone text.
Hold on a minute, Kim. Kim, hold on a minute. Ed's calling.
Okay.
Hello.
No.
Hey.
Get a call. Something at work. Are you at work?
No, I'm home now.
Oh, shit. Well, the fucker just called me. That Mister at 127 has a problem at work. His toilet or something.
Okay.
So
I'll run up there.
Yeah, you got a problem. Give me a call.
All right, buddy.
All right, Wayne. Thanks.
Yep.
Later.
Are you fucking serious? I gotta go into work.
Is he on call?
No, I am. This is my
are
weekend.
you? We're gonna have to cut this short.
Yeah, we gotta
Peeps.
cut this short. Sorry, I got called into work.
Damn. Real quick then. So anyway, Phillies are doing good. You guys, you're not gonna be able to call in because Wayno's gotta check out on this. Sorry, you gotta go to work. Anyway, we'll have to.
Do you want to continue it? I can just leave it running.
You won't be back before. Well, what do I got to do to end it then?
Just
I can.
close out there.
Just X and it'll shut the whole thing off?
Yeah.
That's all I got to do?
That's all you got to do.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to stay on the air then, folks.
I'm going to leave it with
Wayne's
Keith.
going to leave with me.
Hopefully I'll be back in time.
Hopefully. Yeah, if you can.
Go from there.
It's just to take all your stuff with you. Your pockets are empty here.
Yeah.
It's all coming out.
Coming out.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, if it's just something simple and you can clog, then great. I'm going to move over here. And
Grab that phone for me.
yeah, I got you.
All right.
All right, bub.
I'll come
Hey,
back.
can I read any of the stuff off of here? Is that anything? Or
You can look at it. It's nothing major.
okay. All right.
All right. Sorry.
No problem, bub. Things happen. Work. I got you. All right, everybody. Now, Jay, and I got to move that pillow. Jay and Ralph, you can still call in if you're checking out. I will be on the air till we're done. It's not a problem with me. I can handle that. Shoot. Hold on. I got to do something real quick. I'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. I had to put my teeth in. Anywho, I got a few things here on Wayne's board that or his notebook. I'll get into them in a minute. Phillies. Doing better, doing good. Obviously, you all know they made the managerial switch a while back and are doing really good under Don Mattingly. Shame it happens that way. Isn't it funny that the Mets just fired their manager and have an interim and they won the first game under him last night against us? It's crazy how that works. It's weird. But the Phillies are doing really good. Batting's coming around. Marsh is having a career year. Schwarber doing his thing. An excellent. Leads the league in home runs. Harper is getting hot right now. Finally. It's taking a while, but Harp's coming around and batting. I think he's batting almost 280. He's got 19 home runs. 52 RBIs, I think. So the team's coming together, but the bullpen pitching, to me, is still going to be the question. That's going to be the question mark. Starters, I don't have a problem with where we are with them. I think we're good. But the bullpen pitching is why we lost the game last night. Have the guys to bring in the middle. It's the middle innings, too, more than it is the closer and the finisher. Duran, I think, has his act together. He's healthy now, and he's doing well. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're not going to be able to call in. But you guys can call my number, Ralph. Ralph, you and Jay, if you're listening or you're going to call in, you're going to have on 609-202-0629. You both have my number anyway. I'm just saying it. If you do call in, call my phone. Then because Wayno had to step away because of work. Sorry, it's kind of messed up here right now. I'm just keeping going things. Anywho, I'm just typing something here. I'll be back in a second with you guys. Hold on. Yeah, Phillies are back in this thing. I'm not sure. After they were 4.5 out before last night's game with the loss. I guess that's 5 now. But that's okay. Need to win today. to at least win the series. And I hope when what is it? I hope when trade deadline comes in August that we can pick up another right-handed bat. And we did get Derek Hill, and he's done really good for us. He was not. They didn't expect him to be that good. They just wanted another outfielder. They didn't expect his bat to be as good. But I heard he came with us, and Kevin Long started working with him on a few things, and it's really paid off. So kudos to Kevin Long for working with Derek Hill on his batting. We will probably look for another right-handed bat, and I would say we need a setup guy that we can rely on for Duran. There is a few names out there. Whether the Phillies go after him or not, I don't know. Alvarado's a little iffy. He should technically be the setup guy for him, but if you get the next one of the two guys that I know are available, I'll have their names next week for us. It's not really close anyway as far as the trade deadline's not till August, so that's over a month away from when it is. But I would then have the setup guy do the 8th. I would have Alvarado do the 7th, the setup guy do the 8th, and Duran do the 9th. If we go and get another arm, the setup man. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But the Phillies are looking good right now. Just playing good all-round ball. It's just the middle relief. It's if our guys can only go 6 innings, when we bring in the middle innings relief pitchers, they're up and down. They're not. I don't like a couple of the ones that we do have. Kirkring's fallen off a little bit. He was really good. Kirkring was lights out. Whether he's got something going on, he's just got to work out or what. I think he can get back to where he was because he is a good pitcher, but he's been getting knocked around a little bit here. So hopefully he gets it together. But anyway, we got a caller coming in right now. Jay Jones, my bud. So, Jay Bird.
Hey, there he is.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good. How you doing? I'm flying solo here.
Yeah, I saw that. I just called Wayne. He said he had an emergency to.
Yeah, I just texted you and said call my. I text you and Ralph Parks. I said call my phone, not Wayne's.
He had. Good. We're doing good.
So good. Glad to hear it. I texted you last night. I don't know if you saw my text last night.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, we were watching something.
That's cool. That's good.
But, yeah, I got it.
And I call you Mufasa now.
Yeah.
And you know what that means in that reference to the Lion King.
I got you.
Mufasa knows all, sees all, and yes, we've talked about.
Well, I might see all, but I certainly don't know all.
Well, I don't mean it that way. As far as Lion King goes, that's what Mufasa would be. So you have turned my eyes around with the Phillies. I know it is big time down on them, and I still have question marks, but they are playing a lot better baseball. Yes.
No, I understand that.
A lot better.
Your guys, your expectations are much different than mine and
right.
Some of the teams I root for.
Right.
So I understand that. Your window is now, so you get frustrated when it's going to close eventually, and you should be winning something.
Right. Exactly.
And I would feel the same way if the O's were. If I expected the O's to do well,
right,
and they're not,
right,
then you've wasted another season, and then another one, and then after a while, the window goes. So, but I understand what you're saying. But they are playing really well, I think, right now.
They are, yeah.
The Phils.
The biggest.
They had 3 miraculous comebacks.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I know. Yeah, I watched all 3 of those games.
Who does that? 2 outs, down 5 runs, and 2 strikes.
I know.
I would like to see a stat on that. That's not many.
Times
that happened.
They already said that was the first time in the 3 games. It might have happened 2, but I think they said first time in MLB history that they did that in the 9th inning for 3 games, consecutive games.
Yes. Okay, because I was wondering about that, and I didn't see the game, but I kept tabs on it.
Right.
And I was like, okay, they're going to lose again. And I'm like, oh, my God, they won. They pulled this one out. They pulled another one out.
I know.
And then they pulled the 3rd game out.
It was amazing. It was
just. And the Nats have a history of not closing against the Phils. You could go back some years, and they have a hard time closing games out.
They do. I agree.
Now,
Yep.
unfortunately, they closed out the O's last night. I thought they might lose that too because it was 3-1.
Right.
And then the O's tied it and went to extra innings, but we wound up losing 4-3. But that was on my mind because their relievers struggle. The
Right.
Nationals relievers.
Yeah.
And you're back in it. I think, you're 4 games out now, 5 games.
It was
from,
4.5. Last night's loss might have taken it to 5, or it might still be 4.5. I'm not sure. The thing that I just hope that we iron out before trade deadline, which is not till August,
Right.
is we need. Well, they want to get a setup guy to have set up for Duran. Now, everybody thinks right now Alvarado is the guy. Well, he is, but when they get the setup guy, there's 2 guys available. I don't know their names this week. They're out in the major leagues that are 2 setup reliever guys that'll be guys that the Phillies will look at.
Right.
That would be the guy to me to grab to put before Duran, and then Alvarado could do the 7th inning, setup guy do the 8th, and Duran obviously do the 9th. But right now, the middle relieving section. Last night, I realized we were only up by 2-0, but the 2 guys you had start the game, which was a bullpen starting game last night. Meza started, then Rangel came in after the first inning, and he pitched for 3 or 4 innings. Then
Right.
the next guys you bring in, Jay, that's where it fell apart. Now I know it's not going to be every game, but that's where the Phillies lack is the middle. The guy that comes in the 6th or the 5th or the 7th and has to shut the team down to get to the end of the game to the setup guys. So we'll see. There again, it's one game. I'm not going to condone that the Phillies are losing because of this all the time, because they're not.
Right.
But Kirkring's got to get it back. He was doing really good at the beginning of the season. He's kind of faltered a little. He's the middle inning guy. They didn't play him last night.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, but Kirkring last night, some guy that Big John came in. He grooved the ball down the middle of the plate. Boom, they smacked it. Then the next one got a triple, and it just last night was a shame. It fell apart. We only got 2 runs because of Harper's homer, but those are the games you do have to learn to finish too. You do have to learn to finish them out.
And of course, Mets have had a terrible season.
They
They're
have.
off a 7-game losing streak.
Yes.
I'll say they're bound to win 1 or 2 here anyway.
Well, and they fired their manager, and that
they did.
Isn't it funny though? You fire your manager, your intern takes over, and he gets the first win under the intern, just like.
I know it happens a lot for some reason.
It's so weird. I know.
Yeah, it is crazy when that happens.
It's very
Anyway, I'll give you a little O's report here. We're 6 games below 500.
right.
We can only get a 3-game winning streak. That's all we've had all year. We win 1, we win a 3, lose 3. Well, we're still in it, though, because the American League is so bad.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And we're looking at a wild card spot. We're 2.5 out. Here it is, late June. If they could get any kind of streak going and try to separate themselves from the other teams,
Right.
that would be great. But they haven't showed they can do that. Now, their starting pitching has been pretty good, and that was been the Achilles heel for a long time.
Right.
But they're inconsistent. They score 8 runs one game, 1 the next, 7 the next. It's just inconsistent.
Inconsistency.
Hitting.
Yep.
And I'm still going over. They're leaving tons of runners on base. It's unbelievable.
And there again, that's what the Phillies faltered with early in the season when I was down on them.
That 10-game
where they left guys on base like crazy. And I understand what you're saying there. Not to cut you off real quick, but I don't know who the player is. But the Phillies are actually looking at one of the Orioles. There was somebody the Phillies are looking at to get on, somebody in the field.
Oh, they are. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah,
I haven't seen anything on my website.
Somebody that's available that there would be another bat for them, and he's older,
okay.
Somebody older on the team, I think, not young.
Yeah, we've got pretty much a younger squad.
Right. So it's one of your older.
And we don't have I talk about a leader. I mean, you guys have Harper and Schwarber as leaders, and I don't have anybody there that I could see that does that.
Right.
On our squad.
Right.
But again, a lot of younger guys, if they could get going, we could have something.
Right.
Of course, Alonso, he's the older guy, and he's done pretty well for us. But I need somebody to fire the team up,
Absolutely.
I don't see that.
Yeah, it's a shame because back in,
they're all young, like I said, with the exception of Alonso. But we're in it only because of the American League's bad. I don't know if we'll ever get more than a 3-game winning streak. If we can, I'd like to see maybe a 7-8 game type of thing. I don't know if they have it in them.
But is Alonso the guy you could be looking to be the guy to do that? I mean, he's older, but he's got a lot of fire in him.
Some fire. Again, I'm not in the, you only see, Glenn, you're not in the clubhouse.
No, I know.
But he should be the guy.
He should be,
right.
yes.
He's the veteran guy.
Yeah, and he's always had fire in him.
He does show fire when he gets a hit and everything
he
like
does.
that.
He does.
I guess he's the guy right now.
Now, who do you
he struggles somewhat on the home run bet, but he's been pretty good.
Who do you know in your young guys that you say that necessarily that? Do you have the guy that could step up?
Yeah, Gunnar Henderson is the guy.
Okay.
Plays,
right.
Shortstop. He's a fiery guy. When he strikes out, he throws the bat down and pounding and that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I don't really see it other than I can't see him in the clubhouse, screaming and something like that.
You need a guy like Chase Utley, that type of that. That.
Right. That's a good analogy.
The Chase Utley, yeah. I know what you're saying, because that can make a big difference. And if you don't have that, it's just like the Mets. Who do they have that's that guy?
Well, that's true.
I don't like Juan Soto because he's arrogant to me. I just don't like Juan Soto.
Soto has been a big disappointment.
I don't like
all
him.
That money.
Yep.
And he hasn't produced anything.
And Bichette, he's another one. That Bo Bichette. What a disappointment for them there. I'm glad the Phillies didn't get him.
You're glad you guys didn't get him.
I know, absolutely.
Terrible.
He has been terrible, Jay. So
Yeah. So that's the baseball front. I heard you guys talk about the soccer. I'm with you with that. I get very bored with it.
Yeah, I can't. I've never been. I never will be. I'm sorry. So it's out there for those that love it.
I'm trying to with the U.S. to put it on, but
yes.
I'm putting it on. I put it on. You read a book. And just look at it.
It could go night.
You're right. You could spend 2 hours, and what do you get? A goal?
Or sometimes it's 0-0. That is so depressing.
I saw that on one of the games.
It is a sport that just doesn't score. It can score, but
wrong. I'm like you. Like you said, they run up and down. They're in shape.
They are.
It's a tough,
tough. It's
but I just get bored with it.
I'd rather watch lacrosse because them guys score.
Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, they do. So that's going on, and of course, if the U.S. goes far, I'll put it on.
I will too. I'll do this. Yeah, absolutely.
Since we last talked, of course, the NBA Finals was interesting.
Yep.
San Antonio didn't have a closer; otherwise, they'd have won that.
Yeah, you're right.
Close out the Knicks.
I know.
And they led 70% of that series. Unbelievable.
The Knicks were bound to win. Whoever runs that organization put together a team that can play ball with everybody. They put together a fine. I'm not going to deny that. I just hate their fan base and some of the things that went on in New York.
Yeah, that was bad. That was awful what happened. And I told you, I texted you, you should be shot. If you're arson and you're destroying property and you're maiming people, that's the way I feel.
Terrible, Jay. That's just
awful.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Yep. Yeah. So, and most people don't do that.
San Antonio guy walking down the sidewalk. They beat the heck out of him, rip his jersey here. He paid for a jersey for his team and it's gone, ripped up. Who does that? You can't even walk down the sidewalk. It's a small minority of people
do that.
I know. Thugs.
And none of us, most fans, 99%, 98% would not even dream of doing that.
Exactly.
This is the society. It gives them a chance. They want to have an excuse to go set something on fire.
Yep. That's exactly right.
What else was a hockey playoffs? I think we both agreed Carolina was going to wind up winning it.
Yes.
Although
Carolina.
There was times I thought Vegas was going to win it.
There were flashes there when they started to come back in their games and win some games. I thought, we got a series here. But Carolina, I still think, was biding their time. Carolina's a good all-around team.
They locked them down.
There you go. And what wins championships? Defense. Whether it's the goalie, whether it's the defensive. Defense wins championships. When you get a team that can score a few points, you got to be able to shut the other team down. When you do, you're going to win a championship.
And they can do that. That's the way they play.
When it gets to the World Series, the team that's going to go to the next level is the team the pitching shuts the other team down. Has nothing to do with how many runs you score. You ought to be able to score 1 or 2 runs and win a championship. So we'll see.
And for your guys and the Phils and the Yankees and that, it's like, what do you do in October?
Exactly.
That's what it comes down to.
Right.
For my O's, I'd love to get in. Okay, we might not do anything, but I would just love to get in.
For the experience. Yes, and see what you need, what areas that.
Maybe they could go go far. You just don't know.
You never know. Wild card,
card.
sure. You never know, Jay. You never know.
So, but like you said, the Yankees every year they get in, and their fan base expects a World Series.
Yes, they do.
And
That's
the
true.
October's what you do, and like you said, you're going to be facing the three best pitchers of
Yes.
the playoff teams.
Yep.
It's not going to be the fifth, sixth, or seventh.
Nope.
And those pitchers can shut good offenses down.
Yep.
And that's what happens.
And that's exactly. And there again, we talk about the Yankees, and on the other side of the National League, it's the Dodgers. They expect to win World Series.
So they get bored during the regular season. I think they really get bored. Hey, you know what?
That's
and here's
funny.
the thing, Keith. The O's went into L.A. and took 2 out of 3 with the Dodgers.
Right. Yeah.
And they should have swept them, but they had a ninth inning meltdown.
Right.
And then the Orioles go to Anaheim with no Mike Trout. He was on IL.
Right.
And what did they do? They lose 2 out of 3 there.
See, that's consistent. That's inconsistency.
You talk about frustration. I mean, you're sitting there going, and the Angels aren't good. I mean, they're 14 games under 5. And there was no Trout. Trout was on IL. And they threw the ball away. They couldn't get anything going. It's amazing.
But yet they took 2 out of 3 from the best team in the majors. And
and they should have really swept. I know shoulda, coulda, and all that kind of stuff didn't happen. But they were leading in the ninth against them, and they had they just fell apart in the ninth inning.
Right.
Which the Dodgers can make you do that.
Yeah. Well, like the Phillies, they're the comeback kids now of the league. So they know how to win a game with 2 outs in the ninth inning. They know how to do it. When you can do that.
And they did that against Frisco a couple of times, I think, this year. They already did it against 4 times against the Nationals.
Yeah, so they found that they can do it. I hate to say anytime I turn them on, if I don't see them in the beginning and I come in like third inning, it's 2-0. The other team's ahead. We always seem like we're coming back from.
It does.
I know they have, but even our starters, our good ones, got to give up that home run ball early in the game for some reason. You got to give it up, and they do every time. Even like I say, Wheeler, except for that great catch, what's his name had the other day, Derek Hill.
Oh yeah, that was big.
Oh my God, that was you. That put a smile on Wheeler's face. Yeah. Rob Soto, was it? Yeah, it was Soto's ball.
Right, yeah. Football, we knew Brown was going to go, and he did go to New England.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm over the drama, the circus
I don't blame
stuff.
you with that. And don't get me wrong, we had to get rid of Beckham because he acted like an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. I like who we have. I like.
Now Beckham's back.
Is he?
Yeah, so they got him back in there. So I don't know how that's.
Well, he could be good. He could be good veteran leadership area though with catching.
Yeah, he's more mature.
He's mature.
Yeah,
he is.
Shame, Keith, when you got a player as good as Brown.
Right, I know.
And he didn't want to play with it. I don't understand.
He wanted to be the guy all the time, like T.O. did.
I know.
He wanted to be like T.O.
Beckham did. We had to get rid of him.
Yeah, so I like what we've done around him. I think we go into this season with high expectations again. I do.
There's no question.
I do. Yeah.
You're much better expectations than
Yes.
I am again.
Right. Well, you guys are but you're making your move now. You're starting to get pieces with this. I like what you've done a little bit. It takes time, Jay. It could take 5 years.
I'm pumping the brakes on everything. So
I know.
No, wait a minute. I got to see this first.
Yeah, no, I know.
We got a new coach, a new coaching staff.
Yep, no, that's.
We got some injuries we're dealing with. And Neighbors might not be ready with his knee for the season.
Really? Oh, gosh.
He's had a little bit of setback.
Oh, boy.
But that's sports.
How's Scatterboo doing?
Scatterboo seems to be, he's healed. He's healed up.
He's ready then.
But I got to see it.
I know.
It's on everybody. They're going to do that. No, they're not going to do anything until you see what they're going how they're going to. And we're opening up against the Cowboys and the Rams. First 2 games.
Damn.
Now, look, the Cowboys haven't been that good, but they've owned us like the Eagles have the last 10 years. I think we're 4-19 against them in 10 years.
Right.
The Cowboys. Right. And that's 2 tough games to open up with.
Yeah, that's too toughy. You're right. Yeah, you got to come out swinging. You got to come out swinging.
My expectations are, pump the brakes, see how it goes. And like you said, patience and time.
Yes, and it takes time. You could be a few years away, but this could be a big building year
and you're
to
right
next
on
year.
That. I'm not going to put everything on this year.
Right, exactly.
But if we could see some improvement.
Yeah, exactly.
And we still got to see Dart. I still got to see Dart 17 games.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, right. You know, and I got to see how he's going to do. He can't be running all over the place, getting his head knocked in.
No, he's got to be more. He's got to move when he has to, but he's got to stay in that pocket and throw the ball to the open receiver. So, you know.
So my expectations are keep it, tempered down, see what they do. Maybe they get off to a good start, which they haven't done in the last 10 years.
Right.
I've had awful Septembers, and that puts them behind the 8 ball. But you're right. I just hope the fan base gives them a little time. You're not going to the Super Bowl in this year.
If you come out of September 3-1, you've got good things to look forward to. Yeah, I was going to say you've got good things to look forward to if you could do.
Right, exactly.
Yes, absolutely.
So what else is there?
That's what I'd like to say. What the hell?
Covered just about everything with the sporting world. What else did I want to talk about? That's about it, really.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Braves are banged up. Yeah, the Braves are banged up a little. I'm not sure what Wayno meant by that. He has it on his chart here. Braves are banged up. I think they're starting to get a few injuries.
Well, they haven't had a good month. They're 9-12 right now.
Yeah, they are right, and that's what's given the Phillies a chance to scoot back up.
Yeah, that's enabled you guys to knock shake the games off.
Yeah, because it was.
And the season can catch up to you, or it can be a plus.
Right.
That's the way I look at it. I look at the Tigers last year, who got out of the gate really great, and what happens is they lost the division. Cleveland beat them out.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So the season's a streaks. You know that already.
Oh, always. And there again,
the Cubs went 10-game winning streak, and a 10-game losing streak, and another streak. It's amazing how many games you can lose in a row.
Yes. Yeah.
So we got that. That's just full. And like you said, here it is, June. We got a long way to go yet.
Yeah.
3 months.
You got to stay healthy, and then if you're banged up, you got to get healthy by the right time, which is the end of the season.
Yeah, and I don't know the injury thing when the Braves have to check it out.
I don't either. Wayno had it. He didn't put anything down. I didn't follow it. I don't think he means major.
I think they lost their pitcher Strider.
Okay.
With some elbow issues.
Okay.
So that's going to hurt him. He's out for a little bit.
That one of their bats.
That could be a big negative if he doesn't come back.
One of their bats, but I don't know who. I don't even begin to say who
I'll
it
have
is.
to look at that.
Yeah, look into that, and maybe next week we can chat about it a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, football season's going to be interesting this year, Jay. I think we're going to have more mediocre to good teams battling against each other, not just the top 5.
Yeah, I would agree. There's some teams that's interesting. I got the football magazines already, so I'm going over all that.
I'm sure. Get the charts ready.
Yeah.
Get the computer out and get the spreadsheets rolling.
Yeah, I'm not quite that bad. I do like the stats of football better than
it just makes it easier if you go on your computer, click a button. Jay's stats.
You can get anything you want.
Make yourself a folder. Jay's football stats.
Yeah.
Mufasa stats.
Yeah, I like the third down percentages and all that kind of stuff, red zone stuff.
Yes, yeah.
But I don't want to get too technical with it because it can be, it can mess your mind up.
I'm sure Karen will be rolling her eyes. What do you mean by too technical? Oh, my God, he's already technical, Keith.
Yeah. But the baseball stuff is crazy. Width rate and all that you have.
Oh, there's so
many. Oh, my God, it drives me nuts when they do that.
There's so many things. I try to look at a few of those things when they are doing comparisons like, oh, my gosh.
That's crazy.
It's out of control.
I'm nowhere near on that.
Right. You mean
what's the rate of the home run? How fast it was?
Yeah, the exit. What is it? The exit when it exits.
Yeah, velocity
exit.
It drives me nuts when they do that. Please don't show that. You hit the ball hard and you pitch the ball hard. That's it.
That's funny. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
But the football thing, I get a little overboard with all that percentage.
Well, like I say, whenever we get together someday, we're at your bar. I expect to be sitting there, and Vegas will be calling. Jay's like, I got to take this call from Vegas. I got somebody calling in, Keith, about stats.
Well,
Hold on.
With all the stats, I still don't know as much as they do. So I guarantee you that it don't help me with picking games. That's for sure.
That's fun. Well, we don't know how much is rigged and how much isn't either. So I hate to say that.
Speaking of which, they had that college kid, that quarterback.
Yeah, I saw that.
He waged 90,000 bets.
I know.
And now they blackballed him.
Yep.
You don't want him on any team. But you know what, Keith? I find it hypocritical. All these sports leagues are in bed with the betting.
Right.
Okay. And now when the guy does it, oh my God, that's bad. We can't have him in there. Well, you should have thought about that when you got yourself involved in all these sports betting.
Exactly.
That's the way I feel about it. And nobody wants to take a chance on the kid because they're afraid he'll throw a pick when he owes money.
Right.
You know,
Right.
one of those deals. So
Yep.
nobody's touching him
Nope.
yet.
Right. I mean, they'll wait till this maybe gets, blowed over or take, some time behind it. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go for this.
Yeah, they kind of went real quick and said, hey, we can't have this kid playing because he could be in trouble. And then if he throws a pick, was it legitimate or did he do it because of money?
Yes.
So here you go.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So they're a little hypocritical with that.
How about do you?
All these bet? That's all you see on TV.
Yeah. Do you follow the WNBA, the women's basketball at all?
Very little. I get things on the phone that I look at. I know Caitlin Clark got knocked down.
Yeah, I was going to say the thing with I've seen a couple games, Jay, and a couple and I'll tell you what, and the officiating does nothing about. And I think they're being
I heard that.
I think they're being dirty to Caitlin Clark. I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of it. I do get a lot of the videos and stuff, and I know the girl was choking her
had her hand on her throat, and
and they're taking it out on her, and it's a pretty physical league, as you said.
it is a very physical league, but stuff has to be, officiating's got to be better than that. She should not be getting pounded and punished the way she is.
I agree. But yeah, I look at very little of it.
Right.
But I have seen, I know what's going on with it. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, she's out right now with a sore back. She didn't play the last game, but her team won, but she was out with a bad back or something.
Okay, so that league needs to get cleaned up, I guess.
I think so. I really think they've got a lot to do there to get it to be better, to be fair.
But I would have to,
And it all starts in the officiating. So,
Sure.
Our boy's back. He's slipping in here as we speak.
Woo! What's up, people?
Did he get his toilet unclogged? That's what I want to know.
I hope so.
Well, that wasn't the problem.
No, that wasn't the problem.
Okay.
But anyway,
So,
that's not what we were told.
it's a retirement home. Some of the people there
Some of the
up there in age.
old timers.
Lady
That's big.
was filling her sink up in the bathroom up in 227,
Right.
and it filled up, and she went outside and forgot it was running and
Oh,
leaked
my
down there,
God.
leaked into the guy's apartment downstairs. So when I got
That's
there,
big, helping him out.
That sucks, though. Look, if we could.
Hey, Wayno, Keith and I's not in a retirement home yet.
Not yet. Wayno's about ready to put us there, probably.
you guys
Well,
can
I
get.
know. Maybe my wife wants to put me there.
If I go in, at least if I go in a retirement home with Jay and we're in the same room, I know I got a good stat man. I don't have to worry about stats at all because he will take care.
You'll be bored to death, buddy.
I know. I'll learn a lot more is what I will. I'll learn.
Hey, it's a
You'll be tearing
decent
up those
place.
stat sheets.
And throwing them out the window.
It's not there. Y'all can hit on all the ladies there.
Hit on the ladies, but here's my suggestion to the old timers that are in this maybe capacity up here with her is to put the automatic sink in the faucet where it won't. She'd have to have something against it to fill the sink, and like the ones in the school, we take the hand away, and that stops. If she leaves, the only way to get it to go is to do like this. She would have to know fill your sink. Oh, I got to go something in the backyard. Well, as soon as she walks away, that's going to stop.
Yeah,
So I'm just thinking maybe not for the whole complex, but for some that are forgetful or, hey, put an automatic in her. She's done this before, or we can't have this. And I get it. She's old. She forgot it was running. Well, it won't run. So, I mean,
So we
I
need
like
8
it.
of them.
Hey, guys, I like this show
Okay,
because now we can talk
that's
about
not bad,
flipping homes and everything.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Entire-
We got enough stats out of you. We don't need to flip home stats. Jesus.
Well, I'll tell you what, the show's you got a little bit of topics on everything. This is why it's great.
And that's what Wayno always said. This is not just talking sports. We will talk a little bit of everything to anybody that wants to, except we don't care for politics. We kind of stay.
Yeah, and I understand that.
Yeah,
That is
and that gets to be too much. Yeah,
We did poke the bear on the politics one thing with my stepdad, but
we did.
because I told Keith, I said, watch this. So we brought it up.
It
up, and
Yeah.
he went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very. You got to watch that.
Yeah, and I
we
don't
have
want
it
to.
in our own family. That,
Yeah, I don't want to be. I don't want to be on the air doing that kind of. I like just the way it is.
No. I mean, we want to get away from that, right? We want to talk the sports.
Now, Jay and I did pretty much cover everything. We covered the Knicks thing with the fans acting like idiots.
Yeah, I was going to talk about.
So we covered baseball, football, a little bit of draft. We didn't talk about the hockey because we're not much on that right now. We didn't.
Yeah, the hockey draft is going. I know the Rangers got a guy from Vegas.
Okay.
That's a 38 goal scorer, I think, last year for Vegas, veteran.
Okay.
And they gave up some picks, so that I'm excited about that.
Well,
Maybe
that's that's what the Flyers need to do now that we have a lot of different picks.
Yeah, you talked about
we
that.
need that guy, Jay. Just like you picked up, the Flyers need that type of guy to go with.
Yeah,
them.
you talked about that. You said you need that one.
And Ralph Parks and my son-in-law Adam even agree. You need a veteran scorer on a team, a center to work around what's his name? Vargas, Zegras, I can't even talk now. And the new boy, Porter Martin. So you need this guy to come in and be in the middle of these two to either pass off or them to hit him for the score that you know he's going to get a goal type of thing. You know, pretty much.
This guy from Vegas might have been the guy you could have had.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could have had him or not.
Right. No, I know what you mean. Kind of.
You might not want to give up all these picks like we.
Well, we're going to have. Hey, Adam knows and I know and even Ralph. You got to give up to get. It's not going to be easy, but. You have to do it. When the time is now. How long does in hockey we always say, he's a prospect. We'll see what he does in 3 years. I talked about this
all
with
the time.
It's always every 3 years, 3 years from now, 4 years. When does it come around? The teams that are good now, Carolina, Vegas, they've spent their money, they've got teams for the next 3 years. That's how that works.
Yeah, that looks like the Flyers are on the cusp of really having some good seasons.
Exactly, but you got to get that piece. So spend the money and get the piece now.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. I guess the draft is over.
Draft's over, and there again, I'm looking for free agency to see what Briere does now. I really am curious to see where he goes.
Right. So we'll keep an eye on that. And okay, look, I'm going to check out.
All right, Bob.
I'm going to sit back, read the paper. Get ready for this heat next week.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be bad on us.
I'll be heading down the shore on Thursday, go down with Ryan and them for about 4 days. They're down there now.
Oh, okay. That'll be good for you.
They'll be down. So I'll be away from this heat, but hopefully the day I go, I think the day I get down there Thursday is only the hottest day, and then it's not so bad after that.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to say something. Yeah, we're going to go see the O's Wednesday afternoon when it's going to be 100 degrees.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
drink plenty of water.
Get a seat in the shade.
Well, I'm going to get the tickets now, so it looks like we can sit under the canopy.
That's what I mean. Sit under
that'll help.
Yep, sit under the underhang. That's what the seats I like, dude.
So she's going to get on there now. Again, I'm going with 3 other guys, so we're going down there for our annual game, maybe 2 at the most.
Okay, sounds good.
And that's about it. So be careful next week with that heat.
Yeah, you do the same, Bub. Be careful with the game and everything too.
Tell Ryan I said hi.
I will.
Hope he's doing well.
He is. Yeah, all well with the family and everything.
All right, great.
Of course, while they're down there, I got pool duty and water the flowers. And good Lord, when's it
that's
end?
what we do. That's what we do, right?
It is. It's what we do.
All right, guys. Great talking to you.
Great talking to you, Jay Bird.
Stay healthy.
All right, you too. See you.
Take care.
That is our affiliate from Delaware, Jersey, Jay. We talked about a lot with them. Very good. I was able to continue on while Wayno took care of some work business. But hey, good. Glad we can do something like that. I'll do that any time of the week. Things happen. Not that we want you here, but
right. No,
we know that with you not here for 45 minutes, I was able to keep it cracking. And keep talking about things. Ralph I didn't get a chance to talk to him. He's probably busy or doing. I did text him a couple times. He was on his phone, but he might be busy. So
what time is it?
It's about 5 of. Yeah.
Let's call Kim back.
Call Kimmy for until you got 5 minutes. See what Ralph. What's it says? I guess I can call next week to talk Flyers. I'll call you when you get on the Flyers. Well, we're heading out to do some errands. I tried hanging out, but I see your one caller took up the whole show. No biggie. See, that's not. You're just calling in anyway.
Hey. We got Kim on the line.
Kimberly.
Hi. Hello.
What's up?
Don't be getting on here and be sounding all depressed.
Don't be boo-hooing or we're hanging up on it.
Well, I was having trouble with things not showing up on your channel, so I started watching
Oh,
the day in the life of the life and tragic death of Daryl Kyle from the St. Louis Cardinals.
you don't need to watch that stuff. Read that stuff on your own. Don't go on and look at it.
Don't look at it.
I was just
Everybody's
watching
death
it.
in sports is tragic.
It's like horrible.
It is. Well, it would be horrible.
It was. That was
They
in
played for the Cowboys,
2002.
right?
Well, you know.
Just kidding.
I know.
June 22nd, 2002. That was like an anyway.
So what's up?
Did you unclog the toilet?
It wasn't a clogged
Wasn't
toilet. It was somebody who overflowed their bathroom sink and it leaked down into the apartment downstairs.
Well, at least it wasn't somebody's toilet. That would have been a real shitty situation.
And we've had that happen.
Just waiting to say that. So there's a comedian that I watched that when somebody says something like that in the audience, like she just did, the guy on the comedian on the stage goes, "So how long you been waiting to say that, dude? You've had to be." So he kind of stops the guy because the guy said something like, "Oh, I work for the FBI." Well, the guy, one of the comedians thought he was real, and he goes, "Oh, excuse me, FBI." So what's it like in the FBI? He goes, "I work for the FBI, female body inspector." Like that, and the guy in the audience, and the guy on the stage said, "Yeah." So everybody, how long you think he's been waiting to say that? And he goes, "And you didn't get the reaction from the crowd you thought you would." This guy's really good. I love this guy. It's Ian Bagg from Canada, and
Okay.
Yeah, I follow him on.
I like him,
Instagram.
Sebastian, and that Griff kid.
Riff,
kid.
Matt.
Yeah,
Matt Rife. Matt Rife. Yeah. I love him too. Yeah, he's cool. He does. But Sebastian, I've seen a little bit of that, but not as much as the other two. But I've seen some of Sebastian's stuff. I know who you're talking about.
Actually, there's a guy on Saturday Night Live that looks kind of like him, and does his.
Oh, he does a good skit
on Saturday Night about him, and it's funny as hell. So.
All right. Well.
We're about ready to wrap up, Kim.
All right.
All right.
Yep, I was just calling to tell you guys hi and I love you, and I wanted to tell Keith that I wanted his that Afghan, he needs to give it up.
Can't give that up. One of my lady friends made that for me, and we're no longer together.
Well, tell your lady friend she needs to make me one.
She's very good at doing that stuff. Let me tell you, she is very, very handy with the needle. The knitting needle.
Damn, the needle.
Yeah, well, I don't ever get that needle, but
it looks like it's crocheted. Tell her she should make.
I think it is, and when you feel it, Kim, it's not. It's very soft. So I got to pick the yarn when she asked me what I wanted, and it's not like an Afghan where you're like, "Ooh, that's scratchy for the wintertime." But this thing's actually soft, so it's kind of what I wanted. Yeah.
My birthday's March 8th.
Oh, here we go. Get one made up.
That's right.
Well, we'll forget that. We can't remember what we did yesterday.
I'm giving you extra time.
I know. Listen to her. She is all about this. I'm serious.
All right.
Did you tell Keith what we're doing in August?
August 8th in the Phillies game.
Are you?
Yeah, taking Dad.
Oh, cool.
Me, Kim, and Dad.
Nice. That's very good. Now try to get seats under the underhang.
They're not.
Oh, God, good. That's what our buddy just called and told us. He goes, "I'm going down to see my Orioles with my wife and a few other guys and some people." And he goes, "She's going to get the tickets, and she's looking for the ones under the over." I said, "Yep, they're the ones to get." I hate being in sun when it is hot. I don't mind a night game. Trust me, a night one,
It is a night game, so.
But it'll start in the sun for a while, though.
Exactly.
So, but yeah.
Where are the seats at?
Yeah. Oh, you already have them?
104.
Was that third base or first base side?
It's actually above we'll be able to look down and watch the pitchers warm up. We're actually in the outfield.
Okay. I know where you're at. I know I knew exactly where you're at. The alley area that you're below, right below. You look below where they are in the bullpen area when they.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. No, they're decent. At least the sun there, when it sets, is not setting in your eyes. It's setting
No,
more.
it'll be behind us.
Yes, right. That I don't like anything, across the field where your sets in your eyes.
That's not a good spot for me.
What? Because of booze?
Because
We'll be
sitting there, and then we'll have the lead, and then the bullpen will come out, and I'll be like, "Don't blow it, you bum!"
Or you hope the night game. You hope it's a close game, but we're winning, and they bring out the tarantula, and you get to see all that.
Awesome.
I was there for one of those when you got to do your phone.
Yeah.
Because you can do your phone, it comes on and you hold up, it's white, the white light.
I won't shout bomb,
but no, when he came out,
out,
that was so good that night. It was so funny because everybody gets into that.
I would love to see that. That'd be awesome.
Oh, Duran.
Speaking of that, do we go for a hitter? Do we go for?
We go for
pitcher?
both. We go for both, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I know that
doesn't necessarily mean right. Technically, they want a right-handed bat. Yes, to me, I'm fine with where we're at there because nobody expected Derek Hill to be where he's at right now, and he's doing good.
Yeah,
because he worked with Kevin Long already. I didn't know that either. I found that out that he came over and Kevin Long worked with him and really changed a couple things in his swing. The pitcher would be more. I would be more going for the setup guy for Duran. They talked about two guys. I talked to Jay a little bit about this on there. There's two guys in the league. I don't know who they are. Next week I'll tell you who they are. You know the names of them because they're with prominent teams, and they're available. Could be gone. They're older guys, but they're going to be the guy that set up Duran. So you want to have Alvarado in the 7th, this guy, whoever it would be, in the 8th, and obviously Duran in the 9th. Middle relief right now is where we're struggling more, though.
Right.
To come in after the guy that can only do 5 or 6 or 5, and then you want the guy in the 6th and 7th. So that's where we falter. I go for the arm more than I do the bat, to me. In playing defensive ball. Defensive pitching's going to win games.
That's what a lot of people are talking
Exactly. If he can get another bat for another
that'd be great.
Lower price, yes. There again, you get both. But if you don't, you go for the pitching. Yes. To me.
Should have kept Bader, man.
To me. But he's not having the year he was. I mean, maybe he changes with us.
Yeah.
But he went off, too, and wasn't doing so good with where.
But and the Bills open up their new stadium this coming season.
Yes, they do.
And they will not be honoring.
Buffalo opens a new one.
Who won't they be honoring?
What?
Take a guess.
O.J. Simpson?
Yep. No OJ.
Took the right guess.
No 32.
Nope.
And the Eagles' first game of the season is August 15th at 7 p.m. against the Ravens, I think it was.
Oh, okay. That new
On
stadium.
Thanksgiving, they play the Cowboys.
Well, smoke them fools. I hope so.
Cowhoos?
The Cowhoos.
The Cowhoos, the Cowgirls. Oh, the Cowboys. I'm sorry. The once was America's team. Once what should have never been, but why that came out. That only came out because there was a star on their helmet. That was the only thing that got them that. That was the biggest wrong thing there ever could be. But anyway, we're over it.
And my last
game, won a Super Bowl when, Wayno? 19 what?
Remember.
I don't even think some of our kids were born.
Was I born?
Yeah, we were born, unfortunately. We were. 1995?
I think it was 90s, I think.
It was in the 90s. Yeah, 95, I think.
That's why I tell Thomas. Thomas is 20.
It's 30 years. It'll be 30
telling
years.
him, he's like, I'm a Cowboys fan. I was like, you know what? You've been rooting for a loser your whole entire life. They ain't done shit in 26
how
years.
old is he?
Don't forget, Wayne.
24.
You were a Cowboys fan at one time.
You were?
I was little.
When you were like what? Diapers? Yeah, that don't count.
No, he was older than diapers.
Yeah.
I know.
He was a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But
well, he's smart. He's straightened out.
WIP said, whatever your decision is on the NFL team when you were 16 years old.
Oh, okay.
Older,
okay. Well,
it's the team you have to stick with.
Because
so I switched right before that.
I switched before that, but I was a Green Bay Packer fan back when I was like elementary school level.
Because we didn't know better.
Elementary till because I like Bart Starr and all those kind. And I was a kid. I was just a kid. I had growing up. I did, but I made my change right before high school too. Probably as a freshman or sophomore in high school. So I was 14, 15, something like that.
So that counts.
So that yes, and I had never changed. That was my change.
Ike Reese said that.
Okay, Ike Reese. All right, cool.
And he's a former Eagles player, so
yes,
he said it. It's law.
He said it, so he said it, so it's like Facebook. If he said it, it's right. It's like Facebook. Anything's on Facebook, right?
And he passes gas on there. I like that.
Oh my God, he's your guy.
Did you hear?
No, I didn't. I didn't know that. And he's a shitsy.
So here's a question for you.
Here's a question. Okay, all right.
So if say Thomas played for the NFL,
right,
and he was playing for the Cowboys, would you be a Cowboys fan?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm answering for Wayno.
I would root
I'm
for
not.
him.
I'm answering for him. Literally before he. I know what he would say. He can root for him, and I hope my son does well in the sport and for his team.
Yes.
He could gain 200 yards, and it'd be the greatest game in the world. But I don't want him to win. That would be what Wayno would say. I still don't want them to win. I want him to do well as a player.
It'd be my favorite running back of all time is Barry Sanders.
Now,
played for the Lions. The Lions sucked all them years.
So how do you think? So you got to be neutral about this, because how do you think the Kelseys did it? Travis and Jason. Okay, they like whoever their son's playing that Sunday with. They're rooting for that team and them. When they played each other in the Super Bowl, good luck. It's good luck to each. And so really you have to do that. I mean, it'd be no different if Thomas made it and Joey made it. Let's just say Joey was on the Eagles. Let's just say. Mm-hmm. And Thomas is a Cowboy. You got your hands full, but you want those to do well.
I would buy. I wouldn't buy no Dallas. I would not buy any Dallas shit. But if my son's playing on the Cowboys, I would buy his jersey. You have to.
Yes, I agree
and I would
with that.
wear it. I wouldn't wear it during an Eagles game.
No, but I agree with just what you said. I would do the same thing.
If they was playing Washington Giants, any other team but the Eagles, I would wear.
Thomas was number 22. Thomas on the data on the back. Yeah, you're buying his jersey. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I would.
You would have to.
Right, sure.
And I would.
That's easy enough to.
But yeah, I would buy his jersey. I would wear his jersey, except for when the Eagles are playing Cowboys.
Right. That's cool.
And I would want him to be the rock star, and same thing with Joey.
Sure.
Star. Yeah,
sure, absolutely.
And you can be. You could be as great as Barry Sanders, and you played for a crap team all them years.
Yeah, poor Barry. All the years played for Detroit. Imagine what he would have been like on another team. That's my thing. How many Super Bowls he might have had with a good team.
Who's their rival?
Detroit?
Yeah.
I always think they were a rivalry with Green Bay in their own division.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
And the Vikings always
that's what I was leaning towards more
Vikings. Vikings, Detroit, maybe, yeah. But they all had good rivalries back then.
But say you're
Chicago. So who would be Chicago? See, they're all in the same division. So who's Chicago Bears rivalry then? Would that be Detroit Lions more, and Minnesota would be Green Bay?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah,
because they're both up there, and
I think that's what it is. I'll have to look that up.
That'd be one for the ages. I got what's his name, Jersey Jay, looking up some things for next week for us. You said Atlanta's had a couple injuries. Strider, their pitcher's one of them, right?
Yeah.
But do they have a bat that's hurt right now too? Somebody.
I'm going
to have Jay look into that.
They were talking.
Yeah. Strider's the biggest loss for them right now. He's got elbow issues, I think, something like that. Jay said. So, how about Serena Williams? She will be coming back into the Wimbledon.
Tennis?
Yeah, she's gonna play Wimbledon this year.
Nice.
Wow.
She's gonna try. Yeah,
I like her.
Oh, I do too. I always. Hey, 7-time Wimbledon champ. Yeah,
tennis player. Good.
She's been away from it for a few years, but she's got herself in shape.
What's her sister's name?
Venus. She will be playing with Venus in doubles there, and she will also be doing singles, obviously herself. Her first singles match. I forget who her first singles match is with. They did say, but I didn't hear the name. I didn't pay attention to the name. The girl is pretty good though. Not a great one, but they did say her first match will be a tough one. There it is. She faces 20-year-old Maya Joint in a comeback win, and she's 44. Maya's 20. So what's going to be the hardest part is Serena's still one of the best serves ever in women's tennis. She's one of the hardest. So she's got to rely on that first serve every time, because if this young girl starts running her around, it's going to catch up. I mean, I know she's in shape. Don't get me wrong, but 20 against 44 on the court it's tough. So placement of the ball will be the biggest thing for Serena Williams to do.
And we'll be getting more into tennis because you follow it pretty.
I follow tennis. Yeah, once Wimbledon, I follow all the majors. I did. Once tennis gets going and Wimbledon gets going, I love that part of it. I look forward to that. I really do. Like football,
Yeah.
Why don't I go to the horse races in a couple weeks with Jimmy?
Okay, cool.
Where are you going at, Harrington?
Yeah, I was going to say, where are you heading?
No, Saratoga.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted Want to go one time?
I told Jay to call my phone, not Wayne's then, and he goes, "It's going to voicemail." Who's going to voicemail?
What now?
No, that was back then. I just have to say it now. Just saw it. Come on. I texted both of them and said, "Call my phone, not Wayne's." But it worked. He finally did.
And my last question is.
Last question. Okay, I think I read it. Go ahead.
Jalen Hurts.
I didn't read this one. Ooh, what's up?
If Jalen Hurts comes out and he starts playing like crap, do you bench him?
I mean, how much crap and how many though? Like, are you going games or how many games?
Yeah, how many?
Do I have to?
Well, actually, it don't matter. WIP, their thing is with Hugh Douglas.
Right.
Hugh Douglas thinks he'll be benched after 5 games.
Anyway, right now,
that's what his prediction is.
I don't see that. Yeah, I don't see that. I think he likes the offensive coordinator. They say he's doing well under center in camps, which is we're not even in regular camp. We're just in OTAs and all that.
Right.
I really think Jalen wants to adapt to what's new because he doesn't have AJ Brown in his ear no more. He doesn't have the drama. He's got a team that everybody's on the same page, equal level. Devontae will be the star. I mean, will be his number one, but you've got the new guy. I really think Jalen's going to surprise a lot more people this year than ever.
I think he'll do good.
Now,
and I think his problem last year was because he had that bonehead in his ear.
And I didn't care for our coordinator. I don't think he was the greatest of designing play work. I don't
think the whole thing was his fault.
I agree. I just think this guy from Green Bay sees a whole new way that we can win football games. Really. And a whole new way for the offense to go.
And I'm always open to giving, new people.
Yeah, no, I know you are.
Rookie coaches, so to speak.
Right. I just think the whole coaching staff this year, everybody says it's new. You don't necessarily think it's gonna. Not necessarily. These guys, it's not like new where you got a guy that's brand new into the league for a year. You've got a guy who's been over Green Bay, whatever, in the system for years. Mm-hmm. So it's new to us, but these guys know what they're doing. They can adapt pretty well. So.
That's why I was going to ask Jay today too about how he thinks the Giants are going to do with their new head coach.
Him and I talked a little bit about it. He's just, I got to see it on paper. He says, I got to see it on the field. All I can say is we'll see. Scadaboo, he says, looks good as far as healthy, but now they're questioning whether Neighbors is going to be ready with he's got setbacks with his knee. Malik Neighbors. So he says, I don't know, Keith. I didn't know that. Well, he looks into all that stuff, so he knows all about that. So we'll see. But yeah, he's hoping for good things, but you never know.
Yeah.
Well, like I said with us, you never know. You don't. I still think we're not done with this. Getting what's his name, the edge rusher from Oakland. I still think it's not done. I really don't think it will be done. Maybe till the end of July and August before you get into it. If he doesn't get picked, if he doesn't get taken, but we'll see.
So that's all I got.
Is that all you got, Kim?
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll here.
All right.
Yep.
Love yous.
Love you
Have
too.
a good week. Love you too. And
Don't forget about my blanket.
God, I'll put a bug in her ear.
It's gonna say Phillies, and it's gonna say the Dob and Wayno Show with our phone number on it.
That's fine as long as I get one that looks something like yours.
What I would do then is keep that for us and give her this one.
Oh, that'll work too.
She'll take it, yeah, because I've never used it. It's just laid here. I've never had it on me or anything like that. No, I haven't. I've had my Eagles one under. Well, this will go away at the football season, and the plush will come out for the birds.
I'd put it on my boneless chase lounge.
Oh, okay.
All right,
miss.
All right.
We'll talk to you later.
Love you too. We'll talk to you later.
Have a good week.
You too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. That was my sister from Pittsgrove or Powell's Grove, wherever the hell you can call it.
And that would be the Bradshaw name?
Yes, the Bradshaw.
Kim Bradshaw.
Yes. Who he is a distant cousin of Terry Bradshaw.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, we got.
I keep asking, well, where's our
tickets.
money, yo?
Where's
where's
the
tickets, man? Gee.
Yeah. We're going to Pittsburgh, bub.
And he says, well, we don't. He's supposed to be a nice guy, so call him up.
Yeah.
And he's starting to lose it a little bit, I think. So Maybe we'll
Gary?
get that. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That old coot.
So,
Coot.
well, that's all we have for today.
All right, we're shutting the lights out.
Hopefully, most likely, we'll see you next.
Wow.
Next
Hour and
Sunday.
15, this one. Woo woo. That's what happens when you're not on the air for 3 weeks.
Yeah, right.
You try to get back into it a little bit, but it was good. It was nice. Next week, we hope to talk to Ralph. He, like I told him before, I said, Ralph, when you just call in and we'll say we got another caller call. He said, well, he took pretty much the whole show. That doesn't.
Just
If
call
we
in.
had a real call thing, you think guys are going to say, well, we can't call in because they're still talking to this guy. People call in and we look at the board and go, got a call coming.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what call waiting is.
So
on
what
our
we're
phone.
going to do is, and if you want, we can use your number too. And we'll have 3 numbers.
We should use it, yeah, because I like the fact that if you were not available and I was on doing this, once you get here at 9 and open up, you can leave anytime you want. Not saying you want you to. I just mean doesn't have to say goodbye. We got to go. Wayno's leaving, so it works.
Right.
You actually came back before the end of the show, which is great. It's fine. So maybe you can do that. You can add the number to the list,
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put 3 numbers on there. We'll have
and that way, right? Anybody can call any
and I'll
number.
we'll put our names.
Yeah.
I'll have 2 numbers. I have my work phone and my.
So either Jay
I wouldn't even have to put
or
one there 'cause my
Ralph,
business-
if you're listening, then if you were calling one's on one phone, call my phone. Then I'll say, look, I got a call coming. We're going to have to end it, but we'll talk to you. Thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you next week. That's how we do it. It's not like we have 10 calls coming in a week, but I told Ralph, it will never feel like you can't call and talk. Jeez.
Yeah.
We'll stop anything to talk. Jay goes through a lot of stuff while he's on the air. So he doesn't talk just the one thing. I know you want to talk Flyers when we're talking, and that's fine. That's cool. Yep, Giants beat the Braves 5-0. Wow. So that was key for us to win that game last night. That would have been another game.
Yeah.
We would have been 3.5 out. Now we're 5 because we lost and they lost. No, we're 4.5. I'm sorry, because it doesn't change.
Right.
But it could have been 3.5 if we won and they lost. Oh my gosh. You got to get those little moments. But anyway, hopeful Phillies win today.
Well,
and
that's
folks,
at 140.
that's a 140 game. I saw that on your paper in your booklet. So,
Okay.
we talk to you next week, everybody. Cheyenne. I call you Cheyenne, but it's all right. Cheyenne, thanks for checking in with us this morning. Hope you had a good time listening. You know yourself. You can call and text anytime you want.
Yeah, she was calling.
We will answer anything you have to say. Questions. You want to talk about Atlanta Braves? You want to talk about the Atlanta Falcons next week or anything?
Wrestling.
Whatever. Anything you want to bring up, anybody, make sure you just give us a holler. That's what we like, to have some questions and talk things over. So, all right, everybody.
All right.
We will see you next week. Oh, wait a minute. No, next week. Oh, man, I'm coming back from. We won't be. I don't get back from. Not next week, people. Boop. Unless you do a show by yourself, which I'm fine with, but you'd have to do it from your own.
Yeah, I have to
Your
do
own
it
area.
from
You
there.
know. I'm down the shore, and I don't come home.
We'll figure it
I
out.
don't come home till noon next Sunday.
We'll
I go
figure
down
it
the
out.
shore this
Maybe
week.
I get Thomas. To come
That's what I
in.
say. Why not do your thing? Keep a week going. Wayno. So listen on the air, everybody. He'll try to get something going if he can. Even if you do something by yourself for a while, it's no big deal. I mean, you don't have to do a whole hour if you don't want to, but
Right.
you could check in with people. That way,
Yeah.
Jay can call, Ralph can talk, and you could chit chat a little bit about some things. But somebody might be, him and his son might be there next Sunday. I would check in everybody to see if we're on the air. We should be. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Have a great week. Stay cool because it's going to be a hot one.
Peace.